This shit is for us.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Deity Discourse, a platform where we seek to bring normalcy back to reality by showcasing successful individuals in the diaspora and engaging in conscious conversations, empowering the Black community, and fostering connections, while also showcasing and inspiring and informing the youth about diverse career pathways. So today's word of the day is going to be ebullient, which is an adjective, and it means if someone or something is appealingly lively and enthusiastic. They may also be described as ebullient. Yes.
Ebullient.
So to use it in the sentence, it would be Rashida's ebullient personality made her the life of the party.
I like that, ebullient.
Yes.
Gotta put that in my.
Yes, in your everyday, vocab, period. Okay, so the next segment of the show is where we're going to do our wellness portion. And we're going to take a cheers to life and success.
Cheers to life.
Yes, with these immunity wellness shots.
Yes.
Which are very beneficial for your health and well-being. Some of the benefits being they provide a concentrated dose of antioxidants, minerals, and they help boost your immune system and just provide energy overall. So this one is ginger and turmeric, which I definitely need.
I need that.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And it's a little spicy. Okay.
The kick to it.
Yes. And today we have a very special guest, Kid Wonder, certified platinum music producer, engineer, and co-owner of a label, Wonder Studios. Yes. I'm so grateful for you to be here with me today. I definitely view you as deity, which is like the whole premise of this platform. You're doing great things in our community. Like, I love seeing your success over the years. Like, it's just good to see the progression, and I'm so proud of you.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem. So can you please introduce yourself? Tell us a bit about your background, where you're from, what you currently do.
Okay, yeah. So, man, my name is Kid Wonder Beats. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Chicago, West Side Chicago. You know, been doing music since I was a little kid. You know what I'm saying? Since about 10. Started playing the piano in the church, and then it moved on to rapping and producing.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? I struggled a little bit over the years, got older, beat the odds, to God be the glory. You know what I'm saying? And we up here now, and we kicking ass. And,
Yes.
You know.
And I love to see it. So I guess my first question for you is gonna be, how did you first become interested in music production? Like, what got you into music?
Okay. I had a friend, right? My brother, man, and he came to my house one day. I was in like 6th grade, and I had a keyboard that I used to just fuck around on it. And he came, he played a song. He played the songs I was low key trying to learn, but I just never knew the name of it. So he played. I'm like, damn, what the hell is that? And then he like showed, like he told me the name, and then it was on my keyboard, so I was able to learn it. So that's the first time I really learned the song, and I stayed up all night practicing that song. And then like I think like 2 weeks later, I learned the left hand to it, and that started my journey.
And so you said you started off playing the piano or the keyboard. Like, who was the first person who like got you into the piano? Like, what made you choose that as an instrument?
I ain't gonna lie, it was when I moved with my auntie, right? It was just my cousin had a keyboard over there, but he never played it. So I'm like, I'm a little kid. It just looked like a fun toy at first. I'm like, fuck it, I'll play with this. I'll play with it. And that's pretty much how it all started.
Like, so you didn't have no like professional coaching?
No, I had no professional coaching. No.
Wow.
Piano taught me everything because the keyboard, it had like lessons on it. Like the keys light up on the screen and it show you what to press. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I was learning.
That's dope.
That's it, crazy.
And it's like that was meant for you because it just comes natural.
It was definitely meant for me. For sure.
Wow, I love that. Okay, so what were some of the early influences that shaped your musical style?
Okay, I would say my piano teacher, like after like Well, like he was kind of like my piano mentor.
When did you start getting like a mentor in piano? Like
maybe like I was around 12, 13.
okay.
So probably like like yeah,
And
like
is that
12 years old, yeah.
is that something like yo people like put you in, or you told them like I want to like take this seriously, like I need some real help with this?
No, they because I was already playing, so I like probably like be at the church playing. Somebody overheard me or something, and then they'd take me to the person who really played.
Oh,
Like, did you hear this boy play? Type shit, and then that's kind of how me and my music mentor got close type shit because I was already good at it already.
damn,
But
that's lit.
but I got like the way he played, like that's how like a lot of my style come from, like how I play the piano and shit, like all that shit come from my mentor.
Okay, and you still cool with your mentor to this day?
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah.
That's what's up. Okay, can you tell us about your first experience with music production equipment or software?
Okay, a laptop, right? So making beats, I used to have to use my cousin's laptop because I ain't had one at the time. So at first I was like trying to make footwork beats and shit. So I'm watching this interview on YouTube one day. They was like, yeah, download FL Studio, and that's how I make all my footwork beats. I'm like, I bet. I download FL Studio on my cousin's computer, but I tried to make footwork beats, but it wasn't working. So I just started like remaking music, like remaking songs because it was just some shit like that. Like I was just remaking beats, and then it started with my production. Like that's when I started really taking it serious after that.
But like YouTube was the catalyst for that.
Yep, YouTube, yep. Yeah.
Damn. Okay, and who are some of the music producers or artists that inspired you when you were first starting out?
Zaytoven, Metro Boomin,
I fuck with Metro.
Manny Fresh, Young Chop, Southside, and the whole 808 Mafia vibe from like 2012
Yeah,
era, Sunny Digital and shit. That's like kind of like the pioneers and shit.
yeah,
You feel me? Yeah, DJ Ken, Leaky Leak, Smiles, like you feel me, people like that.
yeah. And like, what do you consider, or what was your first big break in the music industry?
My first big break, I would say, I ain't gonna lie, right? I was working with Lil Reese. This was probably like around 2014, 2015.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, we used to work on a lot of shit. I used to go out there, we used to house arrest, and we used to work on music and shit. But we had did this song, and then we did this song. He had put Jadakiss on it. So I'm like, damn, that was like the first time I was like, damn, it's like, because it was already dope working with Reese, and then it was like he put like Jadakiss on it. So that was
Right.
like my first. I'm like, damn, this shit again.
This is
Serious
serious,
for real. You
for
know what I'm saying?
real.
Like Jada just hopped on my shit, so it was, you know what I'm saying. Everybody was going crazy. It was, even though the song wasn't as big, it was big to me.
Right, that's major as hell. Like
Yeah, that was major for sure.
and you still remained humble after that.
Yeah.
Like you just kept going like that's decent. And so after you was working with Jadakiss, like cool. Is that when you start working with Lil Fo or?
Yeah, well, I was always working with folk. It was really okay. Like, okay, so I was right. So I'd say 2012, 2013 era. Like I was working with this group Smut Gang and shit at first, and you know what I'm saying. That brought a lot of publicity and shit too, because like the rappers and shit that was in it, they already had clout and shit. So boom, I was working with them, and then I started working with Foe in the midst of that, like around 2013, 2014. So, me and Foe was always working for a long time, but I ain't pop till later. I ain't pop's probably like 3 years later. Start from when we first started working. Yep, like
So,
2, 3
do you
years.
feel like there was ever moments where you was like you wanted to give up, or you feel like you wasn't getting the notoriety or the?
Nah. See, look, I ain't gonna lie. It's like with music, with me, I feel like since I've been doing this since I was a little kid, so I always felt like this my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not like this my shit, but I belong here. I'm not, this is where I belong at. So
Right.
I feel like when people quit, I feel like they not,
They like doing
they
it for
feel like they
somebody
don't
else.
feel like, right, they feel
or,
like they don't really belong, or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like this is what, you know what I'm saying, I'm supposed to be at. I feel like this, you know what I'm saying, like, this is my area, you feel
Yeah.
me? So
That's your lane. Okay, I
so
feel
that's
that.
why I never give up, because, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I fuck with that. I respect that. Can you share a memorable experience from your early days of your career?
A memorable experience.
Yeah.
The beginning of when Silver started to jump a little bit.
Well, yeah, it could be like when it starts to jump.
I say when I was maybe in New York, right? When I was in New York and we was like in between like deals and shit like that, and I just remember I was in Manhattan, and it all just came to me at one time. Like I was in Manhattan, I'm around these big ass skyscrapers. I'm in this multi-million-dollar studio, Lisa Keys and shit upstairs,
Damn.
you know what I'm saying, high bridge and that biz, like I just felt like I made it at that. I didn't feel like I made it, but I felt like in the right, like,
You're on the right path.
yeah, I'm in the seat, right? Exactly, everything is aligning the right way. So it was just felt so euphoric. I'll never forget that, just on that balcony in New York, in Manhattan, just looking at it was a good ass day too, good weather, nighttime, and just thinking like, damn, I got all the way out here, like, man, so like it just
I
felt
love
so good.
that. Like that has to be a good feeling.
God,
like
that was such a good feeling.
Yeah.
Like, seeing all your hard work, like, kind of, manifesting in real time.
And do you feel like you manifested this? Like, do you feel like you predicted this or like you envisioned this before like it actually came to fruition?
I think I had tunnel vision ever since I was a little kid. That's why that's another reason why I never gave up, because I seen it since I was a kid. Like I already seen the shit. I seen it already, and I just had to just go to it type shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Cool. And how did you transition from being an amateur producer to becoming like a professional one?
Trial and error, and just getting better every year. I ain't gonna lie, my first beats I made, it was bad. Like like I cut, like the mixing was bogus. Like
You still got them to this day?
I don't know. Like I lost a lot of beats. I think I got that one beat I'm talking about, because somebody actually bought that beat from me, and it was horrible. But I'm gonna ask him, do he still got that? I'm gonna ask my bro, do he still got it on the real?
Well, yeah, that's real trial and error. Like that's the only way you're gonna get better with anything.
That's all trial and error experience. Bumping your head a couple times and going back to the drawing board and getting better. Shit like that. Yeah.
And what were some of your biggest challenges that you feel like you faced early in your career, and how did you overcome them?
Biggest challenges I feel like I faced early in my career.
Or you didn't have no real challenges? You feel like it just...
No, I definitely had challenges, man. I mean, I remember me and my bro used to, like, we was like fucked up, and you know what I'm saying, like, having to, go couch to couch and stay with these people and stay over here just to, you know what I'm saying, be in these certain areas, or you know what I'm saying,
invest in like studio time and stuff like that.
Make it happen. Like, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna couch surf, sleep on floors and shit, all just to be in the studio or just to be in the right vicinity of what is going on at. So there was tough challenges, you know what I'm saying, when you don't really got no bread and shit like that, and you want to come up and you don't really got no, you know what I'm saying, nobody, like helping, like, of course we got your team, but as a team, we all like trying to get it and shit like that. So them was like the earliest like days, you know what I'm saying, your journey, when you kind of like fucked up, but you still like dream chasing and shit, you know what I'm saying. And then them was good times though, but it was definitely challenging at that.
And like, how did y'all overcome that? Like during those times, like all y'all just grinding,
just persevering, making it through the storm without giving up. A lot of people I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people just end up just giving up, like tapping out, like you know what I'm saying, before they ever knew a time was gonna come for them. They just like fuck this over with. And that's what we did. We just never gave up. Just I just had a real type of belief,
Yeah.
what we had going.
That reminded me of something Nipsey said. Like he was like, I went through every emotion basically. Like, but yeah, he just never gave up. All right, can you walk us through like your typical production process? Like when you go in the studio, like what's usually the vibes? Like how do you usually get to the ultimate beat that you end up producing?
Okay. It varies a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It depends on what mood I'm in or it depends on what I'm trying to make. Okay, so lately I've been trying to if I can't feel a beat, if I can't feel it like in my bones, then you know what I'm saying, I'll probably start on something else. So what I do like mentally, I like just go to a time in my head or go to some type of emotional experience that I went through or whatever, and then I just try to like, create that with the music type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of my creative process. And then my bro, he highlighted, when I used to play for my church, we used to do praise and worship. I had to play the piano to the mood or to prayers and shit like that. So, you know.
So you feel on the spiritual level.
Yeah, exactly on the spiritual level.
That's,
Like I get,
oh.
I mean, I get in a real spiritual bag when I'm, making music. And shit.
Yeah. Okay. And where do you like typically find your inspirations for your project?
Inspiration, my family, my brothers and sisters, my friends. You know what I'm saying? My team, my city. You know, that's my inspiration. Is knowing that what I'm saying. I got a lot of shit on my back, and I gotta persevere. Yeah.
How do you approach working with like different artists and like different genres? Like, do you like vary or venture out with the genres that you work with?
Yes, yeah. I've been doing a lot of R&B shit lately.
For real?
Nico. Yeah. Like I ain't gonna lie, in Chicago the R&B scene going crazy right now. So I really been trying to like stay in the bubble with that. You know what I'm saying? Work on a lot of R&B projects and R&B stuff. So by me being a musician and I've been playing genres, all type of genres. This is that second nature to me. No cocky shit, but it's that second nature. Think about it, I started playing classical at first, then jazz, then gospel, then R&B. You know what I'm saying? Then rap, trap music and shit. So,
do you have a favorite?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been in my R&B bag lately.
I love R&B, so you're not wrong for that.
Even when I'm driving, like you know what I'm saying. Sometimes you turn up and play some trap shit, but it's like that R&B shit that puts you in the whole mood.
Yes,
like the
it's
beat,
like soul healing at this point.
You feel me? Like
it's just good vibes.
It's a vibe.
Yeah. And how do you feel like your production style has evolved over the years?
Shit, I just feel like I just try to stay current with the, you know what I'm saying. I just stay original, but not, you know what I'm saying. Don't go too left field with what like the current sound and shit that's going on. So it's like every year I just try to keep my beats in tune with what's really getting dropped and shit out right now, but still stay original. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to kind of jump on copy that, like what trends do you see emerging in the music production industry?
Trends, the same thing, the sample, the switching the samples up and putting like hard trap beats on it. But on the production side, that's kind of what I've been seeing lately. People just remixing old hits, putting a little new spin on it. So that's cool too. I fuck with that.
Do you feel like you do a lot of samples?
I don't do a lot of samples, but I do them.
Yeah.
I try to stay away from them, but I definitely do them though. Because that's just production. When I'm learning about producers, all the great producers sampled and shit like that. Digging in the crates and like shit like that.
What advice would you give to aspiring music producers trying to break into the industry?
The advice I give, be very passionate about it. Know in your heart that this is what you want to do and stick to it. all the way to it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be halfway in it, because I was all the way in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was in school. I dropped out of school and moved to Atlanta for this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I just had I was just in it wholeheartedly. So study the greats, you know, learn an instrument, and if you're really passionate about it, you know, stick through it.
I love that.
Yeah.
Can you discuss the importance of like networking and relationships in the music industry?
Yes. Networking is important, relationships is important. But just, you know what I'm saying, you always gotta like you know, networking, it be getting tricky sometimes though. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people egos, you know, we dealing with egos, and so what I be doing is, you know, what I tell my people is, man, just turn up and they're gonna come to you. You feel me? Like, just to prevent any type of, I say, you reach out to somebody, I'll reach back to you. Now you mad, or you think they don't fuck with you or something. No,
Right.
bro, like, just turn up and they gonna come to you. You know what I'm saying? But then network too. You know what I'm saying? Be smart about how you network. I had to be smart about how I network. Network always come with something to offer when you do network. Always have something to offer, or something that you can exchange services in between. You don't ever want your networking to be one sided. You want them to be able to benefit off you, benefit off them, so it's an even exchange.
I like that. That's a good point. So say a student in high school came to you and asked you, how did they find out about what they're passionate about? What would you tell them?
Think about what you like to do when you was a kid. Like, whatever you like to do, your main thing you did when you was a little kid, you know what I'm saying? Try to relive that or enhance that some type of way. Like, I like to draw when I was a kid, rapping, poetry, and I still do all that shit now. I just incorporate it with my music. So that's how you gonna find your niche. And if, you know what I'm saying, even my little brother be saying like, man, kid, I don't rap, bro. What can I do? I don't rap. You know, I say, get on your business. You know what I'm saying? You might can be a man. You might can be like some type of executive or something, if you don't rap or something like that, or business wise or something. So
yeah,
that's what I
nice.
You know.
I love that. You do got to tap back into like what you enjoyed as a kid, for real, for real. Go back to your roots. What has been the most rewarding project or collaboration of your career so far?
I would say Lil For No Hooks project, because, you know what I'm saying, it was a staple project in Chicago.
Right.
Very memorable, you know what I'm saying? It was just a time.
It was definitely a time.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't my most successful project, but it was definitely my most memorable and my most loved project that we had a lot of fun doing that.
That's love, for real.
Definitely.
And how do you handle creative blocks or moments of self-doubt?
I read, I exercise. I try to get as much information I can, because you're gonna go through little ruts and shit like that. You know, so I just try to just like read a lot, you know, exercise, and
you definitely be in the gym.
Keep my spirit up. That's how I feel like, you know, you can get past those blocks and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how do you balance the artistic and business aspects of your career?
How do I balance the artistic and business aspect of my career? Well, I got a team, you know what I'm saying? So I do a lot of the art things, and my team handle like a lot of business shit, you know what I'm saying? Obviously I'm involved in everything, but just for me to just stay focused and grounded, I just, you know, try to focus on my music
and allocate the tasks. That makes sense. And if you had the opportunity to get a message across to a large group of young people, what would your message be?
And my message would be, you know, stay pure, exercise, you know, keep your mental health in order. Go out, read, go in the sun, you know what I'm saying? Manifest, write down goals. That's another thing that helped me these past like 2 years. I've been real on top of me writing down goals. Like, let me see. Damn, my phone. And that's another way to get out of rut. If you ain't got no goal, okay, so like I gotta go on, you know, I ain't gonna say what it is, but every day I can just look on the back of my phone and my goal right there, take it out, look at it, I can touch it. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good idea. I'm gonna have to do that too after this.
Because like when you touch your goal in your hand, you can feel like the shit going through your body, like it do something to like they said it do something, some neurotransmitters or something, and it like sends signals and so having goals is very important, and it's gonna keep you focused. It's gonna keep you persistent, definitely. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that I would definitely stress is to make sure you have your goals and write your goals and keep your goals on you. Not just write them down, but keep them on you. That one, just keep it on you. You know what I'm saying? So every time, let's look at it out the day, see if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? And you feel me?
That's lit. I'm gonna really do that. I swear. Once I leave here. Okay. And what legacy do you hope to leave through your work contributions?
But legacy, I hope to leave. I ain't gonna lie. I just want I just want to leave. For the West Side of Chicago, just he did all he could to help the city, help his people out. You know what I'm saying? Just a stand like I just want to leave that legacy. He just got over successful, like how Kanye like just got over successful. This type of legacy I want to leave that's over successful, or passing the torch to whoever can, just to show people that they can do it. Right. I just want to be somebody from my side of town that can overly get to a point, just be a staple and be like, oh yeah, I want to be like that. I want to do what he did. You feel me?
I feel like you're definitely doing that. So that's lit. And how do you think that the media portrays the lives, struggles, joys of Black people, specifically like young Black people?
The media, I think they do both though. They do negative shit and they do positive things. It'll definitely be more negative than positive because negativity, sells and
it's what's highlighted. Yeah,
it's what's highlighted more.
You feel like it's a fair trade of both, basically.
Definitely like it's a fair trade of both. Yeah.
Okay. So. And usually, each segment I like to do like a quick game to close out. So, can you choose a number 1 through 6?
1 through 6.
Yeah.
3.
Okay. 3 is Apollo, which is basically like you have to create like a quick 30-second song or like sing or rap. But if you don't want to do that, we can choose another topic.
We can do that. Shit.
Okay. You have a particular beat?
So I gotta like sing or rap, or I gotta
Yeah. You need a topic?
Could it be something I already did? Or gotta be fresh?
Is it already like, do people know it though? Okay. Yeah, you could do that then. Do you need the beat on?
Do I need the beat?
Yeah.
Or no.
Okay, let's hear what you got.
Oh shit. Okay. Still hustle like it's 03. Soul C, block doing 10, ducking the police. Coached by the OGs, raised from the old streets, hustling for a purpose, trying to make sure my bros eat. Should it get critical? How shit could enter you? Big worm ass that this should be about the principle. If it's an issue, let me know so we can finish. We bringing back that real shit real niggas can listen to. We still pray. Know I got an end date. Knowing we do wrong, we just trying to keep them rent paid, baby. I'm just a soldier. Gotta buy my nephew's coast, it's getting colder. Baby's getting older. Chopping out a new spot, I'm old school. Still stacking money in that shoebox. Put on Pro Tools and I'll go and get that boob hot. 9 years old, I was listening to Tupac, standing on that corner with that tool like a toolbox. Facts though, legend in the rack though. Still a wild nigga, but I still let that Mac go. Watch out for that back though. Hustle for the kids, making sure we don't go back pole. They slept on the kid, making sure I got them back woke. Still in my crib, living good, doing backstrokes. If you looking for me, you know where I'm at, bro. This shit deep in the rap, bro. All black on. Yeah, they got me back in trap mode. Big Cuban, go and copy one of these like Franklin Saint. I need a plug overseas. Fuck 100 P's. I'm trying to cop 100 keys. Thought I was the man when I made my first 100 G's. Need my Lamborghini yellow color and Sully D. Gotta stay sucker free. Liberal looking up to me. What I say?
Period.
You feel?
You just got out. I need that. I need that. For real. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate you for your time. And I guess my last question would just be like, where can people connect with you more? Or like, what's your Instagram? You know,
Instagram, Kid Wonder Beats. Instagram, Twitter, everything Kid Wonder Beats. Instagram, Twitter, even my Facebook, Kid Wonder Beats.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yes. Thank you so much for doing this for me. And like I said, I'm very proud of you. I'm inspired by you, and I definitely view you as deity in my eyes. And just keep being great. Like you definitely you putting in the work, and it's really being noticed. You know,
touching my heart. You made me cry.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you. Thanks so much again.
Thank you, TT.
All right.
Oh, bro.
One for us. This shit is for